Yeah, no, deep learning is a major technique out there, right? It is modeled after how brain works, the human brain. It is actually showing a lot of results out there, right? So that's why you can understand that deep learning is being successful, and everyone is talking about deep learning today. There's new algorithms coming in and everything. But that's not the only thing. The thing with deep learning is there's two problems, right? Deep learning is very good at emulating human intuition, right? So image processing, for example, right? I mean, there's no reasoning. Like, when I'm looking at this picture, there's nothing that tells me that you are this person, etc., except my intuition that, I can automatically, my brain can automatically figure out the shapes, and we just met, so I know who you are and all that. So that intuition part, I think deep learning is very good at emulating, and that's the reason in image processing applications, particularly deep learning is doing fabulously well. But it does not do the reasoning. So think about it this way. If someone tells you that do not cross the road if the traffic light is red, right? And you need to be told just once to follow that, right? Because as a human, you can reason with that side. You don't need to be shown like 1,000 pictures of what happens when you cross in the red light and all that to develop that intuition, right? And as the AI applications get more sophisticated, particularly when we go into business environment and we are talking about workflow automation, what's called intelligent process automation, there's a lot to do with reasoning. And deep learning does not solve that problem. And so you have to look at other things. The second problem with deep learning is it's just appetite for data. The amount of data it needs to train properly is sometimes unreal. And a few years ago, economists had this article about how data is the new oil. And they're not kidding, right? There's a reason why a Google or a Facebook is being much more successful than a normal enterprise that is not in this consumer domain, is because they have all the data. And they're using deep learning, and they're obviously putting it in open source. But if you are a normal company that does not have that kind of data, deep learning may not be the best fit algorithm. There are alternatives. Some are intelligent, some are not. But I would recommend every business leader to think outside the deep learning box as well. And maybe deep learning is the best answer for you. The good thing about deep learning, it's proven. It's shown a lot of results already. So then take a decision that way.